Well, that's you, and you can't believe that's how you'll look in the future. Right now, though, you're just a microscopic larva, chilling inside a deer fly's gut. You'd wonder how you'd get here. Well, this very deer fly bit some poor human already playing host to a few of your siblings, slurping up a fresh batch of baby worms straight from their bloodstream. And your mom? Oh, she's fine. She's still inside that human, living her best worm life, while you and your siblings get carted off to new homes. You make your way to the deer fly's belly, a literal acid pit designed to kill anything that enters. For the next 10 days, you and a few of your siblings try to somehow survive. The weaker siblings, gone, dissolved. You also feel the burn, your insides twist, and your skin blisters. You should be dead. You almost are. But somehow, you endure. You burrow deeper into the stomach lining, clinging to the only solid surface in this burning hellscape. The acid keeps eating away at you, but you regenerate just fast enough to hold on. Then, boom, a sharp bite. The fly latches onto a fresh human, and in an instant, you're yanked from the burning pit and spat into something new, warm and alive. You spot an open wound nearby and jump right in. And just when you think it's over, it gets worse. Your welcome party isn't exactly friendly. White blood cells rush in, merciless and fast, ready to break you down. You're an intruder, and they're here to end you. Your move? Shed your own skin. It works. The white blood cells rip into your discarded husk while you slither deeper, vanishing into the bloodstream. The second you enter the bloodstream, you're no longer in control. You're yanked and tossed at terrifying speeds, crashing into artery walls, spinning in the currents like debris in a flood. If you're lucky, you latch onto a vessel before the rush slams you into the heart. Somehow you manage to survive. And congratulations, you've just found your home for the next 17 years. Yep, you can live up to 17 years crawling inside human skin, and they wouldn't even know it as long as you don't head straight for the eye. You just need to chill under their skin, causing random itching or swelling. They'll probably just brush it off, thinking it's nothing. But here's the irony. Your entire existence has one purpose: reaching the human eye. It's burned into your very DNA. No matter how long it takes, no matter the risks, you will get there. But for that, you need to prepare. For 6 months, you backpack through your host's skin and muscles like a microscopic hitchhiker, feasting on their blood proteins. Premium stuff, but it's not a smooth journey. Oh no, you're curious. You push into the lungs, but every breath threatens to drown you in turbulence. You slip toward the liver, but the flow is relentless, flushing out anything that doesn't belong. You test the intestines only to be met with chaos, acids, bacteria, and constant motion. Every path is a risk, and every wrong turn is a death sentence. Eventually, you play it safe and settle into the muscle tissue near the chest. Quiet, warm, nutritious. In 6 months, you bulk up, growing to a glorious 7 centimeters. That's probably even bigger than the host's dick. Anyways now, you're an adult, and like every adult, you got one thing on your mind. The life goal to reach the eye comes second, but for now, it's time to mate. If you're lucky, there's already a female worm somewhere in your human host. But you see, there's a problem. So is another male, and there's only one spot and one hole. The moment you sense him, survival instincts take over. You lunge first, but he's just as fast, wrapping around you in a crushing grip. The muscles around you tighten, space vanishes, and oxygen runs low. If you don't break free now, you're done. Then he squeezes tighter. Your vision darkens, your strength fading. Desperation kicks in. You sink your teeth into him, forcing him to recoil. That split second is all you need. You surge forward, tearing through him with one final push. He convulses, his body wreathing in its final moments before he disappears, dissolving into the host's flesh like he was never there. That was a short fight, but for you it took months. You win, somehow, because of the scriptwriter, and now it's time for romance. You and the female worm get to work, launching 10,000 baby worms into the host's bloodstream. After that, you're done with her. She wants to hang around with you, but you are now dedicated to your goal. It's like that dedication that kicks in after masturbation. No woman in the entire world can please you after that. You are growing old, almost 12 years old, and you need to start making your way to the eye. From the chest area, which was your home for almost 10 years. You've lost a lot of your energy in the fight and mating, and you need some quick protein. You decide to eat your girlfriend and build up the stamina to climb the neck and reach the eye. Getting to the eye is a challenge. You navigate through tight veins, dodge immune responses, and move carefully to avoid alerting the host. It's a slow, grueling journey, but after months of effort, you're just inches away from your life goal. The human eye is within reach. You start tunneling from the left ear, creeping toward the finish line, but you have to be careful. Never wander into the eye during the day. If the human sees you, you're dead, and all you can do is pray. You time your move, waiting for what you think is nightfall. You slither toward the eye, slipping through its delicate veins. For the first time in 13 years, you get to see sunlight. You feel like a social media addict who just touched some grass and came out of depression. You get really excited. So excited that instead of sightseeing, you decide to expose your entire body in the eye. But you need to hurry and get back in as soon as possible because the host is having extreme itching in his eyes because of your slow movement and is about to wake up. The host rubs his eye a few times, but the itching doesn't stop. Then you feel it, the sudden pause. The human's breath catches as he is staring straight into a mirror. Their heartbeat spikes. They see you. Your host freaks out, big time, and now you're absolutely screwed. If they've got money, and you better hope they don't, they go straight to a doctor. And that doctor, oh, they've got plans for you. They prescribe diethylcarbamazine, DEC, fancy talk for worm poison. Your host takes the drug, you try to go back inside thinking maybe you'll survive, but you start tripping, weakening and starving, unable to absorb nutrients. Your body shrinks, your muscles break down, and your organs collapse. Soon, you're dead, and your body is absorbed into the human like you never even existed. And if you were unlucky enough to still be hanging out in the eye when it happened, yeah, they'll cut through the outer protective layer that's holding you and yank you out with tweezers. So next time you feel that random itch near your eye or anywhere on your skin, might not be random at all. It could be an eyeworm burrowing inside you.